again, everybody. Barry Hyatt here in Scottsville at the University of Kentucky Extension Office with my good friend Janet Johnson. Now, Janet, sausage and blueberries. That doesn't sound very appetizing to me.
Oh, but I beg to differ, Barry. People are going to be so excited about this breakfast cake. It's a wonderful way to kick off your holiday weekends when you have company come in. You know, tis the lake season soon starting, and you have early morning breakfast. This is a great recipe that capitalizes on the great blueberry crops that we have in Kentucky and Tennessee. And I know that down in Tennessee, in our neighboring South counties, and also in Kentucky, we've got great blueberry farms. You pick farms, or you can find blueberries coming up all during the month of June, and it's going to be a great time to combine with this unusual partner, and that being fresh pork sausage. Now we've got a lot of local farms that actually produce their own sausage. Downing Cattle Company in Fountain Run, Kentucky is one company that specializes in great sausage. And so we want to highlight some of those local commodities and even pair up those proteins and those fruits in an unusual way.
Even though it doesn't sound very appetizing in the beginning, but I'm gonna go with you.
You're going to keep an open mind, and I guarantee you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Well, you know, this starts with, and I've done a little preliminary work with the mixer, because you know, if you're mixing baked goods, it is a little bit noisy on TV. So, so what we've done is we are basically doing what often might be called a pound cake type of base. Now, it doesn't take as many eggs as regular pound cake, but it does have good butter, good sugar, and it has, of course, eggs, and then it has a flour mixture with leavening mixtures. But the secret ingredient, Barry, is to add a little more sour cream.
Wow,
So that's what makes this pound cake base, I'll call it pound cake, a very smooth, really rich base, which really highlights the sausage and the fruit addition. So we're going to beat the last addition, because what we're doing is we mix our dry mixture together that you'll see on the recipe, and then we mix our butter and our sugars together with our eggs, beating after each one, and then we add a little bit of flour and beat, and a little bit of sour cream and beat, and we end with a final addition. So we're getting ready to do that final addition, Barry.
How long does it normally take you?
To mix this up? About, by the time I measure everything and mix, about 20 minutes. Not bad, but just plan ahead to get it done. You want to make sure things are well mixed and beaten to incorporate air in to make this a nice fluffy base. So that's what we're doing, is beating this up at the last mixture, and we are ready now to fold in these cousins. Now, we have browned ahead of time a pound of bulk sausage. So, and most people know exactly what that is. So I'll let you get the spatula, and if you want, I'm going to fold in 1 pound of bulk sausage into this wonderful, delicious pound cake-like foundation. And then I want you to add the blueberries, Barry, as I'm stirring. So we're just folding these in, No beating, we're just distributing the blueberries and the sausage. Now, we're adding about a cup of blueberries to our mixture, And then we're going to be making a topping that uses additional blueberries.
Very good.
So it's really a blueberry-rich recipe today. Now, if you'll pull the 9 by 13 baking dish over, Barry, what we're going to do is we're going to just put this in. Now, we are not greasing this baking dish.
We're not. Why are we not doing that?
Well, it's not necessary with the sausage and the butter that you have in this recipe. So we're just distributing this wonderful, rich protein fruit cake, and we'll call it that. It really is a breakfast cake. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of like the breakfast sandwich that we often get, and this kind of a sweet and savory mixture is something that a lot of our fast food restaurants are also serving too. They're serving up sandwiches that involve maybe a pancake with a little maple syrup with sausage patties. So it's not as unusual as it seems when you first look at that.
And it makes a lot, doesn't it?
Well, it is going to serve a lot, and we'll show you a finished version in just a moment. So it's perfect for families, perfect for a bridesmaid's brunch, anything you need for summer.
Sure.
Okay, now we have that finished product. I'll set that there, and then we're going to sprinkle with some southern pecans. How about that?
Oh, I love pecans. So that'll make it the icing on the cake, so to speak, I guess.
It is. It gives a little crunch and a little different texture once
Sure.
again. We've got lots of flavors going on, and we've got some different textures with these pecans on the top, and these begin to bake in. So we put this breakfast cake in the oven, a 350-degree oven, okay, and we bake approximately 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
So I would check it after 30 minutes and see if everything's good to go.
How would you normally check it to see if you think it's done?
Well, I tend to use some bamboo kind of skewers that I use for grilling,
Okay.
etc. But I will take one of those or a
Okay.
toothpick, and
Okay.
I'll just insert that in various places to make sure it comes out clean.
Clean. Okay.
And that's a
then you
sign
know.
that it's all baked
Okay,
up.
good deal.
Now, the next thing that we actually did, and I made this a little bit ahead of time because we're going to serve this up in just a moment. Now, you could eat the breakfast cake all by itself.
Okay.
You could. But what makes it even better is to mix a half a cup of sugar with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Okay.
Cornstarch is a thickener, but it also is a clear thickener. If we use flour, it gets a little cloudy,
Okay.
and we want this nice glaze to really be clear and pretty.
Okay.
So, they're in the cornstarch. Then what I've done is add 2 cups of blueberries, mix the cornstarch and the sugar, half a cup of sugar, and then put in a half a cup of water and 2 cups of blueberries.
Okay.
And we simply heat that until it begins to thicken and clear, and it begins to make this wonderful blueberry glaze with blueberries inside. And then in just a moment, we're going to serve it up over the breakfast cake.
Now that probably doesn't take very long to heat that up, I would
Oh,
think.
no, this takes minutes,
Yeah,
minutes. But I wanted to show you the breakfast cake that came out just a little bit earlier. And it makes a very nice, as you said, a large
Yes.
breakfast cake that would
Yes.
serve a great deal of people. Or you could freeze half of the breakfast cake for pulling it out at other times.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you
So-
what we could do. We could take a quick break, and
Yeah.
then we'll come back
Okay.
and we'll show you the finished product. How about that?
That'll be great, Barry.
Okay.
Love to.
And now you've put the glaze on top of the cake, and boy, doesn't it look great.
Well, thank you, Barry. I think it looks scrumptious. I know it is going to be scrumptious. I've had this many times, and it's an unusual cake, but it's a great cake. And of course, it comes from the Pride of Kentucky cookbook, which was developed by extension agents all throughout Kentucky.
Oh, wow, okay.
That was a precursor to our Plated Up Kentucky Proud project, but it's a great book. You can still buy the book, Barry, on Amazon.com.
Okay.
And it actually funded an endowment with over $100,000 for extension agents to do programming that promotes local foods and local farms, and that's what it was
Fantastic.
all about. So we're very proud of this book. You'll see it on Amazon or in some bookstores still, so take a look at the book. It's
Sure.
still out there. It's a great addition to your recipe collection.
Sounds great. Now, have you tried this before? Back to the food for a moment here.
Yes, I have. Yes, Barry. I would not recommend anything to our folks
Unless
if I
you
had
tried it first. Yeah,
I
there you
would
go.
not. I would not.
Well, it's very easy to get this recipe. You can get it in one of 2 ways. You can simply email me at North Central. My email address there is barry.hyatt@nctc.com, or you can simply go to our website. It's www.nctc.com, and we will make sure that it's on the page there for you where you can read about it at home and even watch the video as we go along as well. So that makes it easier, don't you think?
Absolutely it does, and
Yeah.
we're glad that people check on those videos and watch.
Most certainly.
Absolutely.
Well, Janet, thanks so much for your time
Thank you,
today.
Barry.
I'm going to try this, and
Yes.
bet you're going to be right, and I'm going to be going, okay, she was right after all. So you guys take care. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again here real soon.